Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm in a different location today, so I'm sorry if it's echoey, but it's Saturn back here with another video. Today, you can kind of see by the shirt. I don't know if you can read that. It's backwards for me. I don't know if it's backwards for you. But, man, we're going to be talking about the Lord today, guys. So, yeah, this is a topic that I will cover many times over this channel. Jesus, the Lord, God, whatever. Right, guys? I will be covering, I'm very strong in the faith. I've actually separated for a little bit here recently. I kind of feel like I've been pushing God away a lot, and I feel like, I'm definitely feeling it, guys. And honestly, today's the day I want to get closer to God. I'm feeling it. As soon as I put the shirt on, I felt it, man. I was doing really good a few months ago, kind of just drifted off. Been really focused on money and just other things in life, and I'm starting to realize, like, yeah, we need to be in the finances, guys, but we need to be in the faith too. I'm sorry if y'all don't believe in, the same God I believe in or whatever, and y'all are more than welcome to click off whatever y'all want to do. But like I said, this channel is faith based. I got full faith in God that this channel will blow up one day, and that this will become, something in the future. That's why I like to be on here, guys. When I'm on here, I'm not spreading a bad message. I'm not on here spreading bad, advice. I'm on here trying to spread basic financial advice, motivation, and of course, God, And I feel like all three of those things are good things to push in this world right now, especially at my age. It's better than doing what a lot of people are doing. And I'm not going to say I ain't dumb, because I do dumb stuff too sometimes. But like I said, guys, today I'm going to be going over, I depend on the Lord for financial peace. Okay. I feel like no matter how hard you work or how much money you have, you're always going to want more, and you're always going to want more money, and you're always going to feel like you're not in the right spot. And I feel like, honestly, that's a thing that I have inside of me just to keep me motivated to push harder, to get more, because the second I feel like I have it all figured out, I'm going to quit. So I rely on the Lord. It's kind of difficult. I rely on the Lord for financial peace and for my future. I know that God has put me in the right mindset because 3 months ago, I barely knew anything. I've been studying, reading books, and I prayed to God to have a wise mind, to get closer to Him, and to know a lot about money. And here we are, guys. I don't know a whole lot, but I know enough to be able to, put my money in the right spots and be good in a few years. And I know that, and I know ways to get money. It's just all about me taking the risk to get there. And I just don't know, guys. I pray, and every time I pray, God does answer. And He does answer some way, sometime in some way. And guys, I just want to say, man, I'm so blessed to have a great God. And I'm so blessed to just have, a great YouTube channel and just areas to record at, a beautiful, nice iPhone 17 Pro Max phone to record on, and just an extra phone to be able to look at. Like, I'm so blessed, guys, and a vehicle that runs and drives. But like I said, guys, I rely on the Lord for financial peace every day. I'm not as far as I want to be, and at the same time, I'm not as low. I feel like I'm higher than where I should be, but I'm not where I want to be. And the only thing that puts me at peace for that, guys, is praying to God. And God just lets me know, hey, there's people out there that have not a dime to their name that's your age. They're partying. They're not worried about money. They're drinking. They're worried about their next drink, their next smoke, whatever. And I understand that, but even sometimes that doesn't make me feel like that I'm caught up in life. I see a lot of people that are a lot farther than me, and it's not jealousy, but it's more like, am I behind? Shouldn't I be farther? And then you see other people that, are a lot more behind than me. But at the same time, I don't judge those people. I feel like that's normal at our age, though. But guys, this is why I spread such a good message. I try and spread the message of be financially stable, financially smart, and of course, keep your faith in God, man, because those three things are amazing in life. I feel like that's what part of being a man is. In my opinion, you need to have good finance steps. You got to be a strong man. You got to be disciplined. You got to have strong faith, and just stuff like that. That's just my own opinion, so don't kill me on that. But I feel like finances is a good, stable part to a relationship. A lot of people divorce over money, and I feel like if y'all are both smart with money, then I feel like that's automatically something you can roll out. I mean, and if you don't cheat and stuff like that, I mean, you should last forever, right? Theoretically. And I know I'm young. I ain't got it all figured out, guys. But I know who does have it all figured out, and I talk to Him every day, and that's the Lord. And I seek to Him when I need help, and I seek to Him every day over financial advice. And I know it's crazy you talk to God about money. Yes, guys, I pray to God about money, and He lets me know that I'm okay and that I'm going to be okay. And no matter if I have 6K in the account or 1K in the account, He's going to have His hand on me. He's gave me the knowledge. He's gave me the knowledge to be able to save the money, the position to be able to save the money, and I know how to save and I know where to put it. And I'm so blessed to just know this information at such a young age and to be able to share it with y'all guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over 3 or 4 things real quick, just to go ahead and mention it in this video. High yield savings account, put your money in there. You're gonna build higher interest than a normal bank. Stocks and stuff like that, do your own research, put that money in there. It could grow over time. If you put your money in singular stocks instead of like ETFs and stuff, it's more riskier, but you could have a higher reward, higher risk, higher reward. I'm not a financial advisor, don't follow what I'm saying, only if you do your own research and you feel comfortable. And then not last but least, have a retirement account, 401k, something to go through your work, get your finance, or get your match, your company match. And if they don't offer a match, see if Robinhood or somebody offers a match on a Roth IRA. There you go, guys. There's some simple 3 things to put your money towards if you don't know where to put your money. And they're all better than keeping them in a standard bank account unless you're trying to just have real liquid. Even a high yield savings account's better than that, though. They offer higher interest rates, which is a higher reward on your money over time instead of just a 1%. But okay, besides all that, I just wanted to go ahead and get that in y'all's head real quick, because that's 3 to 4 things right there that they don't teach you in school. That's 3 to 4 things, at least in my school. That's 3 to 4 things that people don't know at a far age, man. The only thing they know about is 401k. So there you go, guys. There's some sauce right there if you're young, right? Write those down and just do your own research on every single one of them. Like I said, guys, I prayed to God for this mindset and He gave it to me. I prayed for this position, He's gave it to me, and I've prayed for a higher position. I feel like He's going to give it to me. If I just stay faithful, I worship Him, and of course I give glory to God, and I stay humble, and I stay on my own 2 feet and don't try and get on a high stool, I feel like He will bless me, guys. And this is a video that I will look back on when I'm at 100K subs. God did it, and God gives me the motivation every day to come on here and record. And honestly, it's not even motivation anymore. It's more of just grinding. Today I really didn't want to record. Be honest with you. I love doing it, but it's just, I was dreading it. And because my internet's been messed up at the house and stuff. But, God, I feel like pushed me to come in here and do this. And, as funny as it sounds, it's true. And, like I said, guys, I just depend on the Lord for money, because you're always going to want more. You're always going to kind of get greedy. So, guys, make sure you're giving some money and you're not being greedy, and make sure that, you're sharing the things I'm sharing you to other people. Don't keep it for yourself, guys. We're trying to make this a trend. We're trying to make this a good thing. We're trying to make finances and being smart with your money a new fun thing to do, guys. And I feel like we all need to do that. So it's like, let's all make this a trend at our age. If we do it young, guys, like even if you only put 10K in something, that could benefit you in 20 years. It really could. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, I've prayed and prayed and prayed to be financially stable, and I am now. And I know life's probably going to hit sooner or later, and it will. And I will make a video about it. There's a lot of things I got to pay for right now. Not in debt or nothing. Just a lot of things I got to fix and get off my plate. And, of course, stuff like that. But I just wanted to let y'all know, guys, I do rely on the Lord for my financial peace and just to stay financially stable in my future. It's somebody I can lay my head on, lean against their shoulder, and just talk to something about, and I know He'll take care of me. So, yeah, guys, if you're in any kind of stress, money stress, just pray to God. And I'm not saying $100,000 is going to fall from the sky. You got to pick up the shovel and dig the hole. He's not going to do it by Himself. He's not just going to let this shovel magically float over there and dig a hole for you. You got to pick up the shovel, guys. But He's going to give you the strength to do it. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, something like that. It's one of my favorite Bible verses, guys. And it's one of the most basic, but hey, it's got me through a lot of hard days of work, and it's got me through a lot of hard things in life. So, guys, I just wanted to tell y'all that depend on the Lord for your finances. Depend on the Lord for just a mindset. Pray for that mindset, but put action towards it. And just pray for a life, man. Just pray for it to be in God's will, of course. Pray for it to be in God's will, because that's the only way it's going to happen the best way, is if it's in His will. And, guys, I strongly believe that, if you rely on the Lord and lean on the Lord, and especially mix money with the Lord, and not sit here and make it your second God, because it says you can't serve God and money. You can't just serve Him. You can't, and I shouldn't have said mix either. Pray to God for the money management skills. Pray to God for the wealth building tools. Don't trade your life for money, because there's something after this life, and you don't want to trade that in for money, okay? So let's just start there. Be smart with your money, but don't trade your whole life for money. Be financially smart and financially stable, but don't make it, don't worship it at the end of the day. And guys, basically, that's how I handle my stress with money, and that's how I depend on my financial peace, I guess you could say. When I go to bed at night, I feel kind of fulfilled, but at the same time, the human side of me feels empty because I'm trying to grind to get this money. I got to get back in the gym and get my, I got to get back in shape and stuff like that. I definitely do. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm going to get off here, guys. This is another 10-minute video. I feel like I'm kind of just talking pointlessly now. I didn't even do any notes off this. But guys, I hope y'all did enjoy the video, and I'm going to go ahead and drop this one. I'll see you on the next one, guys, at Saturn. Peace out.